Hi students, welcome to part 4 of the 100 verses 2. In this part you are going to know about Maddie's repentance. Who is Maddie? Maddie is a friend of Peggy. She is friend of Peggy and first in your previous part I taught you about Miss Mason's motivation in a positive way. Now we are going to know about Maddie's repentance. Repentance means realization. How she realized after listening Miss Mason's motivation, how she realized and what happened to Maddie and what is she thinking now. The first period was page number 74, second paragraph. The first period was a study period. Maddie tried to prepare her lessons, but she couldn't put her mind on her work. Actually, the first period was a study period, and what is she doing? Maddie tried to prepare her lessons. She tried to prepare her lessons, but she couldn't put her mind on her work. When you are thinking about a person or about when your mind is somewhere else, or when you think about any person or any place, or if your mind is filled with someone or something, your mind always thinks about the person or the something, that someone or something. Now Maddie's mind is filled with Wanda Petronski. That's why she couldn't concentrate on her lessons. She isn't ready. She tried to prepare her lessons, but she couldn't put her mind on her work. She tried again, she tried, but she can't concentrate on her work. She can't write, she can't read, she can't. Her mind isn't willing to read, her mind isn't willing to read. Now she is thinking about Wanda Petronski. That's why she couldn't put her mind on her work. She had a very sick feeling in the bottom of her stomach. Actually, here she had a very sick feeling. Maddie had a very sick feeling in the bottom of her stomach. In the bottom of her stomach, she had a very sick feeling. True, she hadn't enjoyed listening to Peggy ask Wanda how many dresses she had in her closet, but she had said nothing. In fact, when Wanda Petronski was asked by Peggy that how many dresses did you have or do you have, when Wanda Petronski was asked by Peggy about 100 dresses, she listened. Maddie listened. Maddie doesn't like that way of asking of Peggy. But what did she do? She did nothing. She did nothing. Maddie did nothing. Maddie didn't stop Peggy. Maddie didn't say to Peggy. Maddie didn't say anything to Peggy. Hey, Peg, you should not tease Wanda Petronski. Why are you teasing Wanda Petronski? Why are you commenting Wanda Petronski? Why are you criticizing Wanda Petronski? You should not do. In that way, Maddie didn't say anything to Peggy. See here, true, she hadn't enjoyed listening to Peggy ask. In fact, Maddie hadn't enjoyed listening to Peggy asking Wanda how many dresses she had in her closet. But she means here Maddie, had said nothing. She had stood by silently. There she stood. Maddie stood silently. In the same way, like Maddie, many people are there, many students are there, many friends are there, many close friends are there, many best friends are there to you. Whenever you are teased, or whenever you are commented, whenever you are criticized by your classmates, sometimes they don't say anything to you, to them, or they don't support to you, and they may be in silent. Most of the scenes, or most of the situations, or most of the moments, they are in silent. They are not saying, they are not stopping your friends. Hey, my dear friend, he is my best friend, you should not tease. Hey, my dear classmate, he is my friend. Or hey friend, that girl is my classmate, you should not tease. In that way, your friends, some friends, not all friends, some friends, they don't stop them. Whenever, yeah, sometimes it may happen to you also. It may happen to you also. whenever you are teased or whenever you are commented or whenever you are criticized, your friends don't stop others or classmates. You should not tease my friend. This problem is the same problem is faced by Maddie. What did she do? She said nothing. She stood by silently there. She was listening everything. She isn't enjoying that criticisms. Those criticisms she isn't enjoying. She isn't uh, ready to enjoy those teasings. But what did she do? She did. She stood silently, and that was just as bad as what Peggy had done. Worse, actually, what Peggy had done to Wanda Petronski is worst thing. Worse, she was a coward. At least Peggy hadn't considered they were being mean, but she, Maddie, had thought they were doing wrong. She could put herself in Wanda's shoes. She could put herself in Wanda's shoes. Now, Maddie is thinking, I might have stopped Peggy, or I might have supported Wanda Petronski. Maddie's repentance about Maddie's repentance about Wanda Petronski. Maddie is thinking, I might that she might have stopped. She must stop. She must stop Peggy, or she must support Wanda Petronski. Here, Maddie, actually Maddie is good girl. She is also, she also belongs to same status of Wanda Petronski. She felt sorry of Wanda Petronski, but she doesn't have enough courage. She is a coward. Maddie is a coward. That's why she didn't stop, or she couldn't stop our heroine she couldn't stop Peggy. She couldn't support our heroine Wanda Petronski. She couldn't. Actually, she is thinking about Wanda Petronski and she feels sorry. Maddie feels sorry about Wanda Petronski, but she didn't give support to Wanda Petronski. My dear students, when you are facing problems, such type of problems, you must be supported. Your friends or classmates must give support to you. Otherwise, you may be weak. Psychologically, you may be weak, and you may think that you are a solitary person or lone person or only single person, and no one is coming to support you. We should not leave our classmates, our friends, classmates, best friends when or whenever they are facing such type of problems, whenever they are facing those teasings, whenever they are facing those comments, whenever they are facing those criticisms, they must be supported by us. Keep in your mind, my dear students, they must be supported. If Wanda Petronski is supported by Maddie, Wanda Petronski might haven't gone to somewhere else. She doesn't have support in her class. That's why she left. They received a letter from Wanda Petronski's father. Now, next paragraph. Goodness, wasn't there anything she could do? Now, if only she could tell Wanda she hadn't meant to hurt her feelings, so she turned around and stole a glance at Peggy, but Peggy didn't look up. She seemed to be studying hard. Well, whether Peggy felt badly or not, Maddie, had to do something. She had to find Wanda Petronski. Maybe she had to not yet moved away. Maybe Peggy would climb the heights with her, and they would tell Wanda she had won the contest, that they thought she was smart and the 100 dresses were beautiful. All the 100 dresses were beautiful. Now, as I told you again, Maddie's repentance means past is past. Leave it. Maddie is thinking, past is past. Leave it. Now, whether I am supported by Peggy or not, whether I am supported by my other classmates or not, whether I am supported by anyone or not, I want to search. Maddie is thinking, she wants to search. She wants to search Wanda Petronski, and she wants to say about the winner of the competition, and she wants to ask Wanda Petronski the forgiveness. Now, Maddie realized, Maddie got courage. She mustered means gathered. Maddie mustered courage, and she wants to give support to Wanda Petronski, and she wants to call Wanda Petronski to her school, and Maddie is thinking about only Wanda Petronski. She doesn't. Maddie isn't thinking about Peggy, and Maddie isn't thinking about Peggy support. Maddie isn't thinking about her other classmate support. Maddie is thinking about only one person. That person is Wanda Petronski. She is thinking about Wanda Petronski. Now, goodness, wasn't there anything she could do? Now she is thinking, yeah, anything there? Anything else? Can I do? May I do anything else? Wasn't there? What she is going to do will be taught in the next part. Bye.